Hello, this is Mr. Zhang from Visa in Korea. So, how are you today? Today's our my lecture is the Intra-Company Transferee. I received a lot of calls from overseas and enterprises, and they really want to dispatch some of the very specific and a person to one of the branch office in Korea. So there are several ways to dispatch and some of the very specific persons into the Korea branch office. So the important, very frequently and used and visa type to dispatch one of the person to the Korea branch office is D-7 visa. D-7 is the intra and the company transferee, and the transferees and send some of the persons from headquarters of your office. So this class and will, the focusing on the dispatching the requirement for that. The first one for your companies in Korea, and the second one for the person's requirement. Okay, let us start. And the first one, D7 as intra and the company and transferee. The first requirement is you have to establish the branch office or liaison office in Korea. So what is the branch office? But mostly D8 and the investment, the required 100 million won investment, and the similar way and dispatch and the CEO or some very important person. But what is the difference with the D7, right? D7 is if it's a headquarter of and registered company and the corporate in two ways. The first one, the branch office, but second one is liaison office. What is the means that what is different for this one? They need investment for the D8, but D7 it is not required for the huge amount of the money invested. So the branch office and you can doing your business here. It makes some profit here, but liaison office is not allowing the business in here. And so the branch office and liaison office is established in Korea. So branch office is a corporate, but the liaison office is not a corporate, right? Not corporate. This is the base or the character certificate issued. But can dispatch one of the very important person like president is okay, and the important and a person manager position is okay, right? So D8 investment and dispatching with the D8 or so, but is required for the huge amount of money to be invested, right? The CEO or other very important persons dispatching. But D7, if you have your corporate in overseas and you or other very important person can be dispatched without any huge amount of money invested, such as D8. So, and the corporate registration on the blah 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 Korea branch, the liaison office is the same thing, right? But liaison office is not allowed to business in Korea. But if you do something in a business in Korea, and the branch office registration is required. And we can see what is the basic requirement for the dispatch the person. The first one, your headquarter office, I said a corporate, and have to do and make some dispatching order. And employment certificate, employment certificate. This is a mandatory. This is a mandatory. Even if you are a CEO of this headquarters, but you want to be dispatched to the headquarters, the same thing. Need a dispatching order for the D-7. Okay. What is the transferee, the requirement? The first one, even you is a CEO dispatch or very special person to deal with your business or searching certain the things. And there are two types of persons: CEO dispatching, or the special person like a CTO, and the chief and technology officer or manager position, right? In this case, CEO or the special persons can be dispatched, right? So what is that? So if the special person dispatching, what is the important thing is 1 year of the working experience is very, very important. But previously in the guideline has indicated that, and the special person, if you want to dispatch one of the person from your headquarters, that person shall be worked at more than 1 year at headquarters. But this guideline has been changed a little bit. So if you have any questions for regarding this, you may contact us. I will discuss further and about the dispatching and the visa D7, right? D7 is very useful, and some of the person, and I said already, the branch office, and the second one is liaison office is a work. The branch office is a business is no problem, but business is not available. So the liaison office just for the research purpose and the trend of Korean industrial or economic situations and do like this. But branches that can and run their own business. So if you are and have something to do, and the first time some of our client and establish the liaison office, and after that and research and review the current situation, and after that they make a corporate. But it is possible, right? So the branch office dispatching and the liaison office dispatching and the requirement a little bit different, but main and the criteria are the similar, very similar. But I said already, and you have to establish and the branch or liaison office in Korea. And second one is and the dispatching to the one of the CEO or very special person and to deal with in the Korean some businesses. That depends on the persons to be dispatched, and the working experience is a mandatory required. And also D-7 is getting difficult right now. So if you want to and make a consultation and proceed it at the D-7 dispatching things, please kindly contact the Mr. Zhang and Visa in Korea. Okay, today is my lecture was an intra-company transferee and dispatching some of the person from the headquarters into branch office in Korea or liaison office in Korea. So more details, contact me Visa in Korea. Also, our website www.visainkorea.com. There is our contact number, email address as well. And contact me. We can make set up the schedule for the Zoom consultation or for the details. This is Mr. Zhang, Visa in Korea. See you next time. Bye bye.